Hello, everybody. No, hi, everybody. It's Monday. It's time to make some mayhemmy things. I showed her some things, and now she's like, I would like to work on this. I can give you your own version if you want.
I don't want it.
Got other things to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you're not going to use it, why am I doing it?
Well, I would totally use it.
You might not. Then
Anyway.
I would just be upset.
Hi, everybody. It's Monday. I'm going to make some
You can
stuff.
give me the crap one. I can fix it.
Well, what I was thinking... Okay, hold on. We're going to get to this here in just a second. Then we can have this conversation. Okay. Thumbsy upsies. Number 1. Please and thank you. What? Oh, she's looking at bracelets.
That one right there.
This one?
That.
Have you been looking for it?
Yes.
I got it. It's Monday, y'all.
I wanted to wear it with my copper earring.
This is P over here.
M over there.
She will only be giving her voices and thoughts. Do say hello in the chat so we could say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty friendly bunch of folks.
And I'm not even here.
She's here, but she's not
I've
here.
been looking up words. I got some words for y'all.
It's going to be an interesting week. We got lots of things going on.
Okay, I need to.
I'm going to say hello to everybody. Please give those thumbsy upsies, like it, share it, love it, watch it all the way through, and then watch another one. Supposedly that's the thing that's, making things happen on the internet these days.
Always good advice, y'all.
What?
What you just said.
Oh, yeah, like it, love it, share it. Anthony's here. Adrian, Becky Boker, Carol Buckingham, Kat's here, Cookie Wookie, that is Mo, Eddie. He's Eddie Makes Art. Ingrid's here. Hello, Ingrid. Jeanette. This is new Jeanette. Our other Jeanette is Janet. And Sister Jackie. Hello, everybody. Justin is here. Are you guys off today, Justin? What you doing here? He's not usually here. He's like, got a job.
What is today?
It's Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
It is
Mary Brown's here. Mary Ellen. Martha. Patty. Peace Talks with Lynn. That's Lynn. Panka is in the house. Planet Creative Studios. That's Estella. Robin. Seabasket. That is Cheryl. That's Shelly Studio. That is Margot. Vinny. Hey, Vinny. Zally Cal is here. She's our pal. And Zany Love, that's Bobby. All right, if I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands. Hello, Bobby. Got another Bobby. 2 Bobbies. Hi. And Caro, hello. Okay. Hey, Kathy Daniels.
Hey, can I ask a question?
I love it when you do.
Well, it doesn't. It just says it's. How do I change my my name thing on the hoodie do down here?
Oh, because you don't want it to be like your full name or whatever. Yeah. It should allow. I'll take you over there and.
Okay.
And you gotta go through like your profile settings over there, like on Google, on the Google.
On the Google.
On the where the Google things happen. Setting.
Well, I'm not sure I know where
Brad's
that is.
listening. He's gonna be like, "Good God." I promise I do know things, but I don't always have the words for them.
I got lots of tweaking to talk about tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Hello, Dory. All right, guys. So let's go ahead here.
You have to say hello to Carla because she says,
"Hi, Carla.
Miss me now. You gotta kiss me."
Mwah.
I love that.
Okay. Coming towards the end of the month here. I'm feeling a little pressured by getting this done. Let's see how far we get. I don't know. I have new coloring because that's what P and I were discussing. And then she was looking at it. She said that really what I needed to do. And so let's just, instead of you looking at my face while I'm talking about this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm just like, going through things in my brain here. And I probably should bring this down. Oh, let's just get a little more intimate here. That's Brad sneezing down there. There we go. Square it up. Gotta square it up, y'all. That makes me crazy. That's pretty good. All right, look closer. So this is the one I worked on last week. I did a few extra things and I didn't care for it because I had different markers downstairs than I do upstairs. And I like some of it, but I don't know, it was kind of blah. And then I just didn't like the brown P, and I tried to go over it and it still was doing weird things, and then I messed up my M, and I don't really care for the snake's eye, and I was just like, okay, let's start over. So here I am with this, but I do like the scale. So what I was thinking about is cutting out the scales, and then I can give you a copy if you want. It's very easy to do. You just let me know that, because she was saying that she could get her done with some colored pencil, but I think it would be interesting to see your version.
Okay.
I really do. And what I could...
Hi, Sandy Franklin.
Yeah, I still need to print it out on a laser print, but then you could cover it, what you'll want to do, so you get the best color penciling out of it.
Cover it with my
yes,
clear texture gesso.
Because I get
slick stuff doesn't work very
it just
good.
doesn't. And even if I did print it on like color copy paper, that might be it might be pretty good, but still it has that slickiness to the toner, but it really is nice because then it doesn't bleed or anything. So when you do cover it with the...
Yes, very, very, that is a very good point, because there's nothing worse than having that stuff just suddenly, push out.
Because if you're going to put any kind of...
transparent...
Yeah, the transparent texture gesso or any kind of medium over inkjet printed papers, you want to make sure, like, leave it for a day or so, but still sometimes it will leach out and bleed out depending on whatever kind of medium you do use.
Oh, okay, Becky says, please announce Super Swap 26.
Yes.
In the featured section of Makers. Thank you.
There you go. Y'all need to head over there. There's a Super Swap going on. You need to sign up and get that taken care of if that's something you want to partake in.
And Joan just joined us, and Kay just joined us.
Hi, everybody. Thumbsy upsies for everybody that's coming in. Like it, share it, love it. And then watch some more of it. There we go. There. Like it, love it, share it, and watch some more of it.
She says the snake's eye, one is derpy and one is mean.
Yeah, so...
What'd you go with? Did you go with mean?
No, I didn't go with mean. I didn't want the mean snake, and I was like, that's not really quite right. And remember, these are AI-generated images, just,
I like the mean one.
Yeah. So I can print... I will give you the mean version if you want the mean version, because I just layered it.
Oh.
But
well,
technically...
I can fix my eye.
A green snake, there are different types of green snakes, but when I Googled green snake, this was more of the eyeball they actually have. So... being the truest that I am, I went with the more, I guess, derpy eyeball. And then I thought what was interesting, and I guess maybe Becky knows because she knows about snakes. See, this is actually like what I was thinking that the eyeball in the snake would look like, but that wasn't true of those green snakes. They were really more like that eyeball. See, look at us learning things.
Yeah, I like that other one.
So I think it kind of depends on the type of snake.
I think mine's going to be more of the viper.
Yes, the viper. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's that little slanted eye.
Yeah, but what's really weird here, do I have some of the original?
I want it to be one of those very dangerous snakes.
Dangerous snakes. Oh, I bet it's in the book. Okay, let's get to the book. We've rambled on enough about all these things. And then you've got to pull some papers for me, I believe.
And Anthony reminded us the snakes don't have eyelids.
Yeah.
And MGMC Cartney 8513 said she missed what is this illustration for?
This illustration, along with other illustrations. See, I actually took the eyeball from that snake there. Did it.
It's called our artistic license. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Poets do it all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I just had, these are my...
And Becky says there are many different green snakes with many different eyes, so whatever you want to put on will be just fine. There are way more nice snakes than mean snakes.
That's
Exactly.
good to know.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a card that goes in here. I don't think I'm going to color much more today. I'm sure some of y'all are like, whew.
Oh, Carla added chickens to hers.
Chickens?
Chickens for the feathers.
Oh, the feathers. Yeah, I just got feathers. See, it's kind of like the snake ate something.
Hey, that would be my snake. Bit that chicken and waited for it to die, and then... And Carla says, green snakes are sweet little things.
Yeah.
That dangerous eye belongs to a pit viper. Be sure to add a pit nostril. Thank you, Carla. Will do.
See, and
duly noted.
I have a little bit of a nostril that came with the other nostril from the other snake.
And so they can sniff out their prey. They're good sniffers.
See, did y'all see the difference here?
Carol said she doesn't like snakes. I'm not a big fan, but I recognize their importance in the environmental scheme of things.
So see, look, how I changed the head? Because see, that's the head from that snake. Sorry, there we go. And the reason I like the snake is because I was actually born in the year of the snake. And then it reiterated the whole scale thing. And that was kind of like another nod to home. So there's a lot of symbolism with it all, you know?
Exactly. Well, here's a fun little fact that Anthony threw out there.
All right.
When one snake gets a kink in its backbone, the other snakes will collect little mice for him. So they have a community. Snakes are community-minded.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah. I don't... Yeah.
Hey, listen, I like the snakes around here because otherwise the rodents move in, and we've got a deck which they think is like a resort, and they want to live there and chew on it and do bad things.
Micey things.
I'm like, y'all go live out in the field. But see, that's what happens when you back up to, nature. Nature decides, hey.
Oh, yeah, look at these people built for me a nice little warm nesting area.
Yeah.
And the squirrels tried to build a nest up in the rafters.
I don't know if that was squirrels or rats, because again.
Oh, I think it was squirrels, because it looked like a witch's broom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Little farts. Yeah, gnawed a notch out of our top part of our overhang thing.
Squirrels do that, too.
Yeah, they are rodents as well.
They are.
They're just a little cuter, a little fluffier with their fluffy tails.
Okay, Anthony has said that is not a true fact, and he blames artificial intelligence.
Okay.
The pit is a sensing organ used for sensing prey. So, Patricia, you are right. Yeah, I don't know necessarily if they're just kind of taking it in.
Okay, we can get back to fun facts here in a second. Would you please hand me some of the prints that you made me yesterday? Please and thank you.
Mo's not sure if she can think about snake organs on a Monday. What did you need?
Art. The art that you created for me yesterday.
Well, that's going to necessitate me moving my computer.
Our coffee almost went bloop, bloop.
Hey, I cut out some of my hearts.
You can update people on your project tomorrow. Or you could talk about it. You can talk about it, but I'm not showing it. I
don't know which one of these you want. You don't want that one.
I don't know. Let's see the other one. I think the other one's probably a little bit more on.
Oh, I've got 3 others.
Okay, kind of like that. But it's the blue one. It should be blue. Blue. Or did you steal it?
I don't know.
That's the one. I believe it is.
Well, it's kind of sad. They won't get to see me pull it. See all the nice stuff that's being left behind.
Well, I guess I could turn on your P cam and, She doesn't want any chance that y'all see her.
I have
her gnome outfit.
My gnome outfit on.
She's gonna be hanging out in the garden later. This does look good, and I think... See, I haven't colored any of my other pieces. Because we may go kind of monochromatic.
This is really nice. I hope you really treasure this, because I'm reluctant to give it up because of all the wonderful variety of blues out here.
See, we're going to go heavy with the blue because it's just, I really like it. Are y'all excited to see this?
Well, you get to see the remnants tomorrow on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a lot of them.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at there.
Yes, it is. And don't screw it up.
Don't screw it up. You can use it, but don't break it. We say that about our drinking glasses, our fancy drinking glasses. All right. So, I mean, we don't have to build these the exact same every time. I do want to use some of this with this, although I'm a little sad because our blues aren't spot on. But see, it does touch in there. Like, I think we can bring this around.
It's like the ocean.
Yeah.
Many different colors.
Many different colors.
Depending on the time of day.
So, I need you to kind of help me out and talk through this.
Okay.
I have this piece, which we could just glue some of this down to. So,
what are you talking about? What piece?
This piece that creates the pocket that I'm going to probably create back here. You know, because remember like last month, this is the pocket area. It's going to hold
so what are you going to do with
postcards
that
and things. Well, right. I'm thinking about just gluing this on top of it. I don't know that that's really necessary because it seems like a waste of the blue.
Yeah, I was going to say, but you know that tissue isn't a very good pocket.
Right. And that's why it does need something more substantial to be glued upon.
It needs something underneath it. I don't know that you need to use that really good paper.
Okay, well, we don't have to do that.
I mean, you know, we can probably find some crap.
Or just a plain piece of paper.
Well, that's true, too.
Yeah. Okay, here's one of the next things. There, obviously, you know, this is not gonna, we don't need all of this, but we want to keep some of it for other pieces and to, you know, create, you know, bring back some of our things. We are also going to be putting down, I think, some of these pieces. I mean, we don't have to. I can use these other parts and just put them in the pocket. They can all go into the pocket.
Yank them out and look at them.
Yank them out and look at them. The other thing that I like to use these pieces and parts for are to decorate around my main calendar. You know, the overview calendar of the month.
There you go.
So, those are options. What should we start? We need to get this down and down.
Yeah, it needs to be setting up.
And creating our pocket.
Now,
So,
I've got, Mariah, just a sec here.
Okay.
Because this might, if you glue this down with this
that's
behind
very
it.
pretty.
Well, it is, but if you, here's the thing. If you glue it down with the white part on the back, then you can see inside and you can see that blue inside
Oh, you're
the
saying
pocket.
so like this.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot. Because that's a winner in my book.
Because you don't want to see that white stuff anymore.
Perfect. So now let's figure out. All right, now you have to pay attention to chat. That's your job today. I know you're doing things there.
Oh, I was taking care of something. I was pulling prints for you. I got to get my computer back here.
All right, now the next question here is we're going to run this up here, and then I'm going to follow this line to create the fun, you know, edge to my pocket business. So that's going to go there. And I like all this area. So see, we're going to come along and cut along there. Boop, 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 and down along there.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So.
And that creates that really nice organic edge there.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I got to make sure
and that's using a lot of that print, which makes me very happy.
And then I'll probably use all of it. Y'all know. The pieces will not be left.
Oh, yes. And and whatever.
Yeah.
Now, if you would like me to glue that down with my stuff over here, I can do that.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I think I got it.
Mine's a lot faster.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. Now, I will say I'm a little sad that my little scraper thing is downstairs because last month I ended up doing stuff while we were, cutting orders and things like that. I can multitask most of the time. Just don't ask Brad.
Hi, Rhonda.
He might disagree.
Hi, Tina. Trying to see who else came in here while I was mussing about and dragging that print off. I really need to do a little... Oh, we got blue hearts there, Mariah.
Wonderful.
Eddie and Rhonda. Okay, so... Yes, Eddie, I got that. You don't have to tell me that. I'm not... She says it. He said it's your day today. But she tells me a lot of crap during my day. And sometimes I do listen. I mean...
Sometimes. I don't know, this was the best way to do it, but this is how I decided to do it today. And I'll show y'all the glue, because this stuff, it does dry quite quickly. It's not like the other, like the PVA craft stuff. This is a PVA, but it's a little different than my mark. Is what I'm trying to get at here for y'all.
Hello, Ricky Nordmeyer.
And hello to everybody that's coming in. Make sure you give those thumbsy upsies. Like it, share it, love it. Tell somebody about it, and then watch some more.
Yeah.
I'm going to just keep reiterating that because I think that, let me just tell you, the numbers, and oh my God. So I can tell.
Hi, Graham.
They are doing things on the YouTubes that I'm not necessarily like super pleased with, because our average, the average like subscriber like build up is lower, which, whatever, that's not a huge thing. I mean, it does slow things down. And I knew that there was going to be kind of, after the big push from like Carrie and us doing those collabs and things of that nature, like there was going to be a trickle down. That's understandable. But it was weird because some people said that we had missed their comments, or like they couldn't find their comments, and then all of a sudden they started showing up again. And then I had comments from like 10 days ago, and y'all know I don't go that long.
I went back and found comments that they were embedded up in the ones that had already been answered.
Yeah, so...
Why is that?
There's just some weird stuff going on with the whole...
And I felt bad about it because I thought, wow, I just guess I just scrolled past that.
Yeah, so... If don't think that, we're ignoring y'all or anything like that. It is seriously that some of those comments just didn't show up until like yesterday or the day before, maybe. Which is crazy.
Well, I went back just this morning and found one more.
Yeah. So
because I just look for the little, if the things are colored in.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I should be more vigilant about that. I'm trying to find my paper clips. Dadgummit, my duck fell off.
She dropped her duck.
Dropped my duck.
There, that's a little better, I think. Okay. So, this is our pocket thing. We're going to should we let this dry for a moment? Or just carry on? My wayward friend. Carry on. Let's see. So last month we did it like that. I think what I'm going to try to do, I want to, like this one, I want to bring it in a little bit more, but we also have to cover up the stuff that we don't really, necessarily need. So, Y'all see that? That was some stuff right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just
buddy.
remember, it tears really nice one way, not
It
so much
does.
the other.
And that was the right way. That was the right way. So we're going to start this heart up here. And then I think, I don't mind if the card patterns and insights, because that kind of applies. Justification, y'all. Justification. Start cutting this doodad and we'll figure out where we need to be. So, actually, I do need to kind of, all right, we're going to be cutting down to this one. And then, I guess, and then over. So, to that heart there. And I'm playing a dangerous game here because this thing is still drying. I did say that this stuff does, you know, it dried pretty quick, but it is still drying. And I was pretty heavy with some of the glues. Some of the glues areas.
Yeah, prairie dogs.
And the thing is if I mess it,
plague.
yeah, and if I screw it up, there are ways to fix it, y'all. Number one, we have
Yanka.
we have pieces. We have pieces. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she's doing this right, but
You're
I'm good. Hi, Mary Ellen.
see, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's good. Go all the way to the bottom. We're gonna glue over here. We want our pocket to kind of be able to peek back. We're gonna cut along there. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave this bottom piece on because I think we're gonna glue down there. So
yeah.
even though I didn't get the paper all the way to the bottom part, that's fine. I think we're still gonna be a-okay.
Graham says me likey.
Me like it. See, and I kind of like it up a little bit like that.
Tucker and Tulip said howdy.
Hey, Trudy. Okay. It's poking out a little bit.
That looks fabulous.
Yeah, I love this. And I love the hearts, but now it's not like slap you upside the head, you know, all cutesy pootsy hearts.
You can trim that one off a little bit if you don't want
at the top.
Out.
Yeah, we will. Because, see, I don't want to bring it down too much because then we have that. But I guess we can bring it down there. And then that's pretty good. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to glue our parts in here.
Now, I have a recommendation here before you start gluing. If you will, go ahead and cut out that second heart outline and get that one off the top because you're going to lose
just
it
here?
anyway.
Oh, okay. You're saying all the way, right?
Yeah, just no cut. Yeah, cut out that second to the
like that. Like so.
Just
yeah,
because,
that's good.
I mean, you were going to have to muss it about anyway.
Yeah, and even if we wanted, I could glue it down and into the like that.
Yeah.
So that way we're not. I told y'all, see, there's ways to fix these things.
Yeah. And it looks
I like
just
that.
like it was meant to be.
It was meant to, and look, some glue squished out there. Just to glue that down.
Carla says there's a Discovery place in Charlotte that has rat basketball. I would be interested in that. Rats are deadgum smart.
Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, like they are kind of cool pets. I don't love them living on my deck. That's what I'm gonna say.
Nathan brought that one home in a sack. It was a
Mom
white
was like,
one with
no,
pink eyes. I said, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You need to take that back. We have all kinds of critters here, but no.
But they don't live very long, and that's why that's kind of sad to have them as pets because you know
just get attached to them and they croak.
I mean, I think maybe a few years, right? Maybe 7 at the most, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, crap. All right, hold on. All right, I'm just gonna. Should I glue that down? I don't want to glue that down, but I am gonna glue that part down.
I don't know who's a clever sausage. Hi, Nancy. I didn't see you slip in there, girl. And there's Gerald with a G. Howdy, howdy. See, he put pinky hands in there. If you put pinky hands in there...
We're going to see it faster, that's for sure.
Oh, Vinny G says his oldest was 5.
Yeah. See,
Aw.
they don't live very long. I mean, Great Danes don't live that long either.
Oh, Mariah is a clever sausage. I don't know why he said that.
Because I am.
And Mary Ellen wants to know, why did you back the page of hearts?
Oh, we're going to show y'all. Because see,
You
these are the
that's
little
a
details.
Very good question, Mary Ellen.
These little details matter.
You just hang in there, girl.
See, because it's going to be a pocket, and every once in a while you might see what's going on underneath there. And it's just like, you know.
It's going to be a repository.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know, here's the other thing. You could side pocket it. Nah, that's probably not a good
What do you
idea.
mean,
Because stuff falls out if it went in the side instead of the
Oh, no,
top.
I'm going to leave that open.
Oh, okay.
Because most of the things are bigger, and I think they're going to stay in all right. Now, if you have a bunch of little things, it can puke out. But I'm going to glue here, and then down, you know, here. So it's like, you know, you'll be able to see. And actually, you know, it would be kind of cool. What if I rolled it back here,
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
can glue down the piece behind.
Oh, roll it down? That's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
We've done this before.
We have? I don't remember.
Oh, let me show you a little hooty-doo.
Hello, Irma Ortiz.
Let me show
Oh.
y'all.
Our caretaker and housekeeper and all around cook and bottle washer's name was Irma. Irma.
I've been doing this since, you know, like 2019, y'all. So I started making these sorts of things.
I can't believe you didn't remember.
Somebody.
I'm worried. I think I have early onset dementia.
I don't think that that's true. See, here's a little
Well,
side pocket. It is
say-
better to put the pocket this way. That probably would have been better putting it inside the book, but, you know, it's too late now.
That's a nice little pocket.
And see, look, little fold back. And sometimes you can tuck things in there if you're feeling real, you know. See, look. Boop, boop. And see, look, I even cut it. So that way, when it slips into that pocket, it looks like it.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
that took some doing.
That did.
Little fold pocket thing here.
And
Boop,
the
boop, boop.
nice thing about painted papers, they kind of have a tendency to stick anyway.
There you go. Loved this one. This is I love this book. Hey, and some of those
Half-timers and some-timers.
many of those papers are our papers that you can find on PM Artist Studio from back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, if this was
Lexi said, bad news, B, I think you're past the point of early onset version. Lexi,
fair enough, Lexi. Fair enough.
you know,
She's
that's
just dealing it.
kind of on those double-sided
Yeah, she's
comments, you know. I don't know which side of the hand you just slapped me with.
the funny one.
The funny one,
The
Mariah
funny
says.
one. Okay, I like that too. See that little extra fold? We might put a little doop-de-doo there. All right, gotta glue that down. And let me tell you, so that book was funny because that's when we first kind of discovered the distress glaze stuff. So that's one of the reasons that those things are not necessarily some of those little pocket pieces were popping up. Because I didn't realize that, like, seriously, like, when you put that distress glaze stuff down, nothing sticks to it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nada. You got to glue on top of it. And even then, the glue sometimes
No, that's
doesn't
what I'm
stick.
saying. I glued those things, and they popped up. Okay, so love that. Love that. We need to secure it a little bit down here, especially since the paper actually ends here. So I'm going to glue all of this.
Oh, Mary Ellen, you shouldn't feel dumb. I think the reason that we came up with this was because number one, we had to reinforce the tissue paper.
Yeah.
And then Mariah discovered, well, then you can kind of fold that back a little bit and look how cool that looks.
Yeah, and I always like a little fancy. Gilding the lily is where I'm at. And that falls under, some areas where, people may not see it, but just in case.
Yeah.
This is like wearing the fancy pantyhose and undergarments and things. Not everybody's going to see it, but you got it on.
Yeah, I wasn't much into that.
I was. I really liked it when everything matched.
Well, you used to wear your bras inside out because the
That's true.
really good part was on the inside, not the outside. I always thought that was interesting.
Now I just get them very comfortable.
I just gave it up for Lent and never got back to it.
Never came back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Now, I probably should have, before I glued all that down.
I think Paula joined us. I don't know how long she's been in there. Hello, Jackie.
But we're going to bring...
Zany Love said, that's
love that.
beautiful, Mariah.
Okay. So, I'm going to kind of stay on the outer part there. I need it. And backing this also gives us a nicer, because otherwise the tissue paper is unruly.
Yeah,
it just doesn't
really
go where you want it.
Flimsy. Oh, look, there's old Karen slapping paint on paper. Howdy, Karen. See, when you put those pinky hands out there, I can see you.
She's fur it. And see, look, I could even create an extra little pocket there. We're going to do that because we can.
Oh my gosh, that's just wonderful, Mariah. I love it so much.
And it's honoring the paper quite a bit.
It is honoring the paper. I'm very pleased about that.
Okay, so if we still want this to be a little pocket, we're going to... Okay, so we need to glue.
Cheryl says, here we go. I'll be seeing bra ads again. I know. I'm just like...
Okay.
And I already know about those ones, as they call them, jelly. Those are hot mofos.
Not down with the jelly?
I am not.
Okay. I think those have lost their appeal.
No, they keep showing up.
Oh, do they? Oh.
Yeah, that's what Gerald's talking about there.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten those ads.
I love it because I've been getting book ads here lately.
Well, it's because you searched the book places.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I've never searched for bras, and they
kind of like Benny Johnson went on a rant. He's one of those right-wing podcaster guys.
Yeah.
He went on a rant about how he was wondering why he was getting ads for gay cruises. his comments came back and said, "Well, that's they base those ads on things that you have searched." And that you might be interested in. Oh yeah,
I love it.
Oh yeah, people bring it up all the time.
Oh, that is so funny.
It's like nobody's hating on you, Benny, but you may want to stop hating on the peoples and understand how search terms work.
Yeah, this is very true.
And that your searches maybe you need to be.
There's a whole bunch of book places out there, but I am going to tell you that. And I don't get any money for this.
They have not approached her.
They have not approached me. I do not have an affiliate link with them. Thrift books and bargain books have the best prices. They don't necessarily have the largest inventory.
Yeah. So I'm going to just reinforce this holding this thing down. Because it's right here on the edge. So we're going to give it a little extra strength, and I wanted to kind of cover a little bit of that up and make it a little bit more decorative and pretty. That's important to me.
Oh, good old Benny.
I bet did some of the folks know about that?
And Sal says she's bought books from thrift books. Yes. Yes to thrift books.
Yes to thrift books.
It's the best. I've got some coming.
Super happy with this.
I ordered
Okay, now we need to discuss the pieces that we created last week. Just hope that I didn't, create them in vain. I mean, I could pass them off to P. She could use them for some of her stuff.
That color is definitely in
your
my wheelhouse over here.
Yeah, it's in your
and
color scheme.
I may go ahead and stamp a heart on the back and cut it out with that pattern on it, and it'll be really cool. Oh, we have a whole bunch of thrift book users here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little sad that it's not necessarily working out with what I wanted to do here, but...
Hey, listen, I've got some ideas for you. Let me go ahead and do my stamping and heart making, and you can add that to your little edge, your reinforced fold over edge there.
Okay.
With the bulb pins.
All right, so we can come back and add things later on. I'm going to pass these over to P. I loved them. I loved creating them. I just don't know now that we've made this decision that these make sense at this moment. But like she said, she could create this thing that dangles, and therefore they will. And especially like if I take the more bluish ones, that'll really hit nicely. These green ones just, it does pick up in certain areas.
It does.
But I don't want to glue them down.
No, they're going to be hanging.
Yeah. So there you go. Cool. Love that idea. Now,
we'll do that tomorrow.
For what we're going to do in the pockets. In the packets. Now, that's not to say. Now, I promised y'all I wasn't going to color. So I'm not going to color. Might just cut things out.
I think I'm going to cut up all of my... I'm going to talk more about this, but I watched this one, and I should have written down his name, but he was lamenting the fact that Noam Chomsky was in the e-files.
Yeah.
And how upset he was about that, and I understand that because I kind of...
Oh, are you talking about Kyle? Kyle Kalinske was talking about it, I think.
Well, he was, but this is some other dude.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't heard of him before. I'll have to look in my history to see who he is, but yes. And he was, talking about it like, he just found it so inconceivable. Yeah, I'm talking more about that on the next, I think I will.
And if y'all...
a little bit of it on Thursday.
Yeah, and if y'all missed out, so obviously we streamed yesterday. P worked on her box, and then we also had another call on Saturday. I think that Saturdays at 3:30 are gonna be our day. That's my feelings.
I actually read the books that I order from those places. I don't cut them up. I'm not a book cutter-upper.
I know, it's very hard.
Bye, Justin.
Bye, Justin.
He's got to go do
I figured. I'm very appreciative that he stopped by. Okay. Boop, boop, ba-doo.
Oh, there you go, Gen 2810. You just got to look around because you can get different stuffs in different places.
I was kind of hoping to leave a wider edge on all of that, but okay. Oops, sorry. Now we're in frame. There we go. Kind of digging that. Thoughts and feelings? I thought that was some good grungy bit there. Maybe here.
Try to get it one side and the other because remember you're going to have dangling hearts there.
Here, I like it a little bit better there because see, there's good grunge there. But this is just, Yeah,
you're just interviewing it.
I'm interviewing it. And then what I could do here is make this kind of the orangey, more rusty, like the PM that she wanted, being P. Make it all that, because that would look beautiful here.
I think
Do y'all want to see that? Would you be upset about that? Just think about it.
I can make that happen in a New York minute, just slapping it on the gel plate. Just saying.
I know, but I did such a good colory job.
Oh, fine, whatever.
Well, no, but let's see what the people say. Because I really, like, I don't have a...
Eddie said he would love that.
He would love that, the coloring business.
Yeah.
Because, see, I could do a rusty version. Because, see, this is it bigger. There. This stuff is going to pop in the pocket. So pop it in the pocket. And I have my color combo thing
Graham
somewhere.
has a third interview.
Awesome, Graham. And this is our color combo for this month. See? But if we use the pomegranate and the harvest, sorry. If we use the red...
And Paula,
the brownie
says,
red.
Yes, rust it up.
Rust it up?
Rust
okay,
it
we
up.
agree on rusting it up, but gel print rust it up or Mariah color it up?
Oh, I don't know.
Feelings, y'all.
Dory's shoveling snow. She's done. Now she's back to watching.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay.
And while y'all do that, I'm going to leave that there. I want to cut out because I already colored this so nicely. So I'm going to... And I'm going to give P a version, which I think will be fun. And we can keep that in the little pocket.
Oh, Alyssa Barrett says color.
Okay.
Nobody else has said anything yet. They just said rust it up, I guess. Yeah, rust it up. Sal likes the brownie red. And Karen said she's here for either way.
Okay. Well, what I could do is, all right, I could put a little color on it. I'll not, go super crazy with coloring it. And then if it needs a little glazing, we can do that. And in fact, maybe what the smart thing would be is if I did some of it in blue, and then you do what you do like with all of this with your red iron oxide.
Okay. I'm trying to read here as you're talking to me.
Okay.
All right. So, Gina Vado, she just hopped in here and she said she's having fun stenciling in her journal.
It's funny.
Using my Inktense blocks.
I have to color that.
I don't know what that means.
I can do that. Oh, the Inktense. That's like the pencils that you have, but she has the block version.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize that there was such a thing. Thanks, Mo, for putting that in.
Look at that. Boom shakalaka. And I need to color that in. See, I didn't even see that until...
Oh, until you missed it?
Mm-hmm. Until the other thing was on top of it. Kind of interesting.
Okay, you got floaty hearts here.
All right, awesome.
Do you have a rusty embossing glaze?
Yeah, maybe. I certainly could make that happen. I think. But let's color this a little bit. What do you think would be better? If I did the orange colors and then you put the blue over it? See, I think it's better if you do the red iron oxide. And maybe it's where you just pick up a little bit. So, like, just kiss it in the certain areas. What are your thoughts and feelings on that?
I'm not sure. What are you using? What are you using to put the blue down?
Marker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, marker.
Oh, yum. That sounds wonderful. Indonesian chicken with rice and coconut. I really like that. Does it have any curry in it?
Yeah, I want to come in. I'm going to come in closer. Okay. I don't know that I can bring it down much more, unfortunately. Okay, blues. Love these, but let's get her done.
Oh, Monroe's here.
We need to check these, number one, to see if they
Oh,
worth it. Darn.
He says, thank you for being one of my joys today as I need it.
Aw,
Having a hard day, much love.
we love you.
We love you. And Mariah's coloring. I know you're excited about that. I am.
She's really not, but I love her.
Oh, she makes her own curry paste. Yum, yum.
Who's this? Who's making their own curry paste?
Paola.
Of course she is.
She's such an overachiever.
She.
I mean that the nicest way.
In all the good ways.
Yes.
Okay, kind of dig that, but I don't know. All right. But we got this one different. Yeah, that one's different.
Gerald says, hey, new stamp. No. That's not a stamp. It's,
No.
we do have a PM artist, but I don't know. People don't get to use that, right? Just you.
Right.
We have one.
I don't know why.
And
other
Handy
people...
Scandy says she's sending love and hugs on this trying Monday. Paula says, correct. LOL. Oh, and and I noticed that Sandy said that they were having blizzards where she is. Also, Joanne Price said they're having a blizzard. Gerald says it's looking good. And Graham is sending you good energy. Me too. I'm sending you white light and happy thoughts and warm hugs. Where's Nancy? Why did you say that, Mo? I missed that one. Sometimes when this thing moves, it messes with my... I have to refocus, and I don't always get it before it disappears.
Yeah, and she has it on a smaller screen, so it goes by quicker.
Oh my goodness. Eddie says that the wind is so strong it's blowing snow through the AC into the apartment.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a different one. Oh.
Oh my goodness. And in Arizona, it's 90s later this week.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I think we were in the 80s once.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and it's gonna, like, it's been cold. And then, of course, in the afternoon, it gets up into, like, you know, the 50s and 60s. But then later this week, it's gonna start getting up into the 70s and 80s again, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of snow we have in Texas. It's more horizontal. We very rarely have vertical snow.
Yeah. Hopefully this is somewhat interesting to y'all, and I'm trying to go quick so it's not like so painful.
Well, the nice thing about it is you have black around it, so you don't have to be
Oh yeah, this is way easier. Yeah, like this.
Paula's putting on her extra socks and hot water bottle. Joanne, where's here? Well, Ricky Nordmeyer's inviting Eddie. She says they have an extra guest room.
There you go.
Do you have art supplies he could use, Ricky Nordmeyer? I have a feeling he would want to do that.
I bet she would share, and I know she does. I think that would be wonderful.
And Graham is inviting Eddie to the Bay Area for a visit. No snow, but lots of rain.
There you go, Eddie. You need to just be a traveling artist.
Yeah. Now I just need to invest in one of those mobile homes, you know, on wheels.
Those things are expensive.
Well, they are, but maybe you could, you know, get a used version. I don't know where you go to find used versions of
Well,
mobile
they do,
homes.
but those are still pricey, and then you gotta keep them road ready.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of those. It's been a bit, but every once in a while I get on a kick where I'm watching all those people that, you know, turn the...
Eddie says he doesn't drive. Well, you could hire, you could,
Well,
you know,
all right, now what you need to do is just befriend...
a chauffeur.
Yeah, you need to befriend one of these traveling peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
I
maybe
highly
that would
recommend
be the...
interviewing them and asking all the right questions, because you don't want to just be stuck in a
hoody-do with a hoody-do.
with somebody else that, yeah. You need a Priscilla, Queen of the Desert kind of bus, yes. And Alyssa says they're too small for all her art supplies. Well, he doesn't need any because he's just going to use people's stuff that
He's going to travel
wherever he goes. And photographing snow is difficult. It's best to wait till it stops and then you just get a shot of the aftermath. Zal says, I don't mind watching the coloring because I'm still learning how to use my alcohol markers. I am learning that they're quite forgiving on the right paper.
Yes.
Just have to do it. Use them.
Yes. And you see how I'm kind of like, I'll do one color, then I'll come back, do another one. Check to see how that's kind of working out. And kind of depending on the quality of the marker, because it does vary. Some hold up better than others. All those things. I'm digging that though. It does. I think it looks pretty good here. It's a little more greeny than I wanted it to be, but maybe that's where we have P.
I don't think it's going to matter once I go over it with my stuff.
Yeah, I cannot reiterate to you enough that I do not want it to fully cover. I need it mainly to kind of just mook it up.
Ask for much, do you?
Well, I understand that I'm dealing with a professional, so therefore this professional is
blowing smoke. I feel the warmth.
She didn't need a hot water bottle. She just needed me. She enjoyed that.
I did.
I don't really know what color this is. See, in some of these old cheapy ones that I, just kind of randos. Like, see, look at that.
Remember, I did a whole drawing using a worn out marker, and it's really lovely.
Oh, it's fabulous.
We should show that sometime.
We've shown it a couple times, and then I think it's even in something. Let's see. Is that one darker? Okay, that's a lighter one. Good. We're gonna kind of do that inside of there.
Yes, you can't drink and drive. That is absolutely true. I think that's what you were talking about.
I'm gonna do that in there. Nice.
Great advert. I'll eat you out of house and home and use all your art supplies. Yeah, everybody's going to jump on that like a duck on a Junie bug.
You need to fluff it up a little. Workshop that.
Yeah.
Okay, see, this one is a little more greeny than I necessarily need, but I think it is necessary that we throw that in there a little. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I actually should have done you should have gotten me a lot of those, because now I'm going to be really, there's going to be a lot of pressure that I don't mess it up after she spent, 15 minutes coloring.
Doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same size? See, I think I only did this one bigger one. Maybe what I do, just so that way
Hello, Dorothy Baron.
All right, so we have some practice things. And then maybe something to work with if you do mess it up. Let's see.
Oh, that's excellent. I love it.
I like this idea. Okay.
So if I do a really good job on that, you can just color it off camera and everybody will know how you're going to do it.
Yeah. Because I got 2 of these. Now they're smaller. Because I really am liking this and I don't want her to mess it up. I'm doing a good job. All right, scissors. And maybe you do this tomorrow. It's one of the things to do tomorrow.
Nobody. Oh yeah. I was gonna say nobody likes watching me do colored pencil. For God's sake, they start dropping off like.
Yeah, it's like that's why I ask about the whole coloring.
Dead flies.
Either we need to up our conversation skills during these sessions, or like
be a little more edgy or whatever.
Yeah, something to keep the folks entertained.
Or you people in the conversation end of things here need to be more riveting.
Yeah. Spice it up, y'all. Spice it up.
Spice it up.
Okay, so I'm handing these off to you, or do you want me to keep them over here for tomorrow? I'll keep them over here.
I'm telling you what, they're going
to keep those tomorrow. Okay.
Seabasket says that she has sunshine in Florida and a spare bedroom and tons of art supplies.
I tell you, the offers are rolling in, Eddie.
And the next thing is he wants to know how long will he be allowed to stay? Because that's a fur piece.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know that like once you travel, that this is like a what do they call like a long-term stay, or a not that you're staying forever, but it's gonna be a while.
That's what my sister used to say when she went to Thailand. She says, I need to stay at least 2 weeks just to recover from the airplane ride.
Yeah.
So most of the time she stayed like a month. And you think that sounds really pricey, but I assure you where she stayed, it wasn't. Now, I don't know that it would be safe to say. I don't know that I'd be into staying where she stayed, but yeah, probably. My problem is as long as they had AC, because it's hotter in Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see here.
I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And I don't know what this is out here, but we're just going to include it in our orangey bits.
I don't know what
orangey bits.
I was saying I do. I hope that wasn't a marriage proposal. I think she's already married. And she capitalized it, so I saw it right away.
What did I do with my little piece? Because that was working
And
out.
Eddie's boycotting Florida.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a nice place to go to. Hot, and they have lots of parrots there.
Well, I don't really think that's the reason. I think he's actually kind of into that sort of thing. It's just more about, like...
Yeah, the politics.
Who's
I was just being facetious, Mariah. And Alyssa says she loves the orange. You're going to love it a lot more when I smear some across that blue and make it brown.
Well, all right, you didn't hear me. So, because I love this so much, I'm not allowing you to do what you want to do. I need you to do what you want to do to this. Hey.
Okay, I got to read you this. It says, I cannot wait till my husband retires in 18 months so we can get the hell out of here. I'm so embarrassed to say that I'm from here. Hey, we kind of feel that way in Texas sometimes because there's a lot of, we have an extra supply of idiots here. I just listened to...
Hey, I will tell you.
Sarah Longwell.
Texas is
coming around. And that's what I wanted you to write her one of those chat GPT things and tell her that there are progressives in Texas. We're just not as vocal as those other morons.
Well, I think that it's
that never shut the hell up.
I think it's just been... Could you...
Yeah, see, Ann says, yeah, we feel that way about Texas sometimes.
She's exhausting me.
Yeah, this is very true. Those pythons are going around eating everything up down there, and they put a bounty on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's
people let their pythons get so big they don't fit in their little thing anymore,
and then they go.
So
out.
They just pitch them out in the backyard, and then they start eating.
Yeah, the wildlife and
dogs, and then they move on up to horses and Volkswagens, and that kind of thing.
This is how rumors get started. Digging that. Digging that, y'all. I don't know.
Yes, invasive snakes. That's the word for it, Becky. Thank you for helping me out there.
Swirly thing down here.
And Texas is going to go blue. I know. We are. I'm thinking.
They're saying.
If it's any indication right now, of course, it's,
It's early.
Democrats get out and vote early. Republicans sit on their duff until the last day. And look at and see what's happening. And if they don't have to vote, then they don't. But that's why they wait so long.
Well, or some people. I think there's a good amount of people that are sort of.
Oh, I love it, Eddie. He always has a song. Eating cars, eating bars, and now they only eat guitars. Blondie.
Are you hearing me?
Not really. I'm reading. You know I don't multitask well.
She isn't hearing me.
Okay, talk to me again.
Okay.
There's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. In
Hey,
this
chat's
chat.
where it's at. I get it. These are yours to do with and not feel any pressure one way or the other.
I love it.
I'm keeping my thing the way it is, but
All
I'm
right.
still going to include your things.
But you're not going to put it down until you see mine.
That is correct.
Okay.
Because that might just blow me away.
And Eddie put in, I'm lolling at the same time. Listen to me, mother.
Listen to me.
And the voter registration has gone through the roof this year. Yes.
love it.
We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
I know. No voting, no bitching. That's right. No, they still do. And I have a feeling the loudest ones are the ones that didn't move their buns off the couch to go out the door and do it.
I don't think that's true. I think part of the dealio is that, I need to be careful. I'm just kind of, putting things down. See, that was a good one.
Yes, I am hearing you.
Good.
Chat's where it's at.
So one of the keys to...
Oh, Kathy Ann Handmaid asked a question here, Mariah.
Okay.
Interested to know what Texans think. Tallarico or Crockett? I'm going to let Mariah answer that for you.
Okay. So
because it was hard.
Very, very, very hard. Here's the dealio. I think that, we get caught up in this whole idea that it's like, well, I want to use my vote to further a candidate that is going to make the most sense, right? For everybody. I think that gets us in a lot of trouble. And the primaries are for where you need to put, who do you truly believe? And now here is why I truly believe that Jasmine Crockett is the candidate that has the most, she has the credit, like she not only has proof in the pudding of what she has done in Congress, she has proof in the pudding of what she has done throughout her career prior to even being, political. So I think for that, it's one of those things like she has all the creds. And I think that, it would be dismissive to say, oh, well, but I think because we live in Texas and that a majority of the folks are going to, number one, they love a white man. And that is true. Unfortunately, typically that's the case, but it's the case until it isn't. And that is why here in the primary, we voted for I voted for Jasmine Crockett.
I did also because I felt like it was the thing to do for, we got to get over this idea that women can't win. And the only way that women are going to win is if we lose that attitude.
Well, and it isn't even just about her being a woman.
No, it isn't. She's put in her time. She has given her all to this.
Yeah, she's got the creds.
And my only thing about it is I'm concerned about her ties to the wealthy end of things because she's not a pauper.
Well, okay, so it's kind
but I'm not going to
Right.
penalize her for being that because
and working within the system. Once again,
working within the system.
And you know, Texas Paul made a really good. He had a great video out this morning. I watched it while doing my makeup. So he's like, don't penalize people for things that you understand that they will make the change. They are working within the system that is there. If they're getting the funding, they need the funding because that's how the whole thing
That's how
works.
you make it happen.
So
you go to the next stage.
Don't just eat them up on that.
I do realize that, but what I really wanted is I really wanted them both to run for office, just not the same one, because that we need both of them.
And I hope that, you know, whomever doesn't make it here, they do. And I'm sure that they will. Like, they'll continue doing something. Or maybe they may move more to a organizational. A lot like how Beto. Like, Beto really now, he has the power of the people kind of thing. That is helpful to all of the candidates. You know what I mean? I'm going to make this more brownish back here because I just think.
And I just, you know, it just amazes me because.
Are y'all enjoying this? I hope that y'all are.
I hope so because they're talking about women run Massachusetts and it's amazing.
Yeah, here, look. I think that's quite beautiful. Now, I did a mix of markers. I did end up bringing in some of the blending markers. I used a few of the Tombow.
And I could go ahead and make that a little more amenable to the blues that's already on there. I don't know if that's necessary.
Here, look. Though, I mean, I'm pleased with that. But now we're going to wait until P does the other ones tomorrow. But I'm pretty pumped about this. I don't know if I should go ahead and cut out the edge, but I do sort of like that it has the whiter edge around it. It might even come in.
I like the white edge because it separates it.
Helps it come up off of there. Now, I think what I would like to do also, Tommy in, because obviously we have checked all the boxes with our, like my little postcard version and then the other versions, which I don't know, I may or may not color. I might just put them in the pocket. Save them for later. But I kind of like the idea of some of the feathers.
And I think another thing you can do is you can write on the back of that card that you have there, because that's what it is a postcard.
Yeah.
You can write some thoughts and whatever on the back about what you did and why you did it and yada yada boo boo.
Yeah, and I was kind of struggling here, like between the coffee, you know, the steam. Some of this I liked okay, and I might like it better now that I have, you know, this version of things. But it still didn't like quite hit the way I wanted it to. And maybe it's more like a grayish color, but that seems kind of blah. And I didn't really know what to do with the buildings because there's not a lot of color in buildings necessarily. I thought it was pretty cool to keep, you know, these.
Now, see, Ann Webb, a fellow Texan, said that she's a Jasmine fan. I just feel like that we really need to reward her for doing what she's done thus far.
Yeah.
Because she did it when it was not.
Yeah.
She knew she was politically cutting off a lot of her sources when she spoke out against Orange Toad. So, you know, you got to give her that. And the thing that kind of bothers me about, of course, I know why he's being careful in his rhetoric, James Tallarico.
That's just kind of who he is. I think that's just who he is.
It is who he is. He's being very genuine. And I just, you know, and the thing about it is he talks that evangelical.
Yeah.
That's important because you know who else does that really well? Yeah, Paxton.
Oh, and I'm telling you, like he's...
And I guarantee you, he's going to win it.
Which is crazy because even Cornyn's putting more money.
I was going to say this a while ago. I listened to those people in.
Like, who does he he must have dirt on people, and that's totally like right up his alley or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
maybe so. But
so bizarre.
he talks evangelical. He speaks evangelical.
Even though
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have a whole thing that I'm going to talk about one of these days. I just wrote it out yesterday about the difference between iniquity, sin, and transgression. We're going to have a little topic on that for sometime. I don't know. You know, I have all these little thoughts written down in this book back here, and I have it in a loose leaf notebook because Mariah hooked me up. And I just, you know, it just seems like every time I have a topic and I write about it, and then something else happens, and I have something that's more relevant.
Angela says that all the time. She's like, I got like 20 different tabs.
Yeah,
or actually,
and I listened to hers the other day, and it was interesting.
I don't know what that is.
The whole thing on concentration camps, and we're not going to call them detention centers.
No.
That's just another one of those nice ways of saying, they're incarcerating people without due process.
And so here's a stat that came out from a paper in San Antonio. Saw that this morning. 61% of the people that they have been detaining, 61%, no criminal record. 61%. That's sad.
And I have some more statistics for you.
Okay, so let's.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to. Yeah, I read you what it said.
I don't know if my brown edge is looking good or.
Yes, they sent yellow person an invoice for tariff refunds. I think that's wonderful. I love that. Now, Becky says she's having another mixed media retreat in October.
Yeah.
So she's inviting y'all to come.
Did you are you posting, or is this like pre-posting, or what's up, girl?
Thanks for that, Graham. I don't know. She's just, throwing it out there.
Okay.
Because somebody said something about her.
Okay. I didn't know if she was gearing up or.
He got dirt trucks and trucks and trucks. Yeah. That.
Okay.
Hello, Shauna. I just about missed you.
Look at that, y'all. I'm very pleased. So you better do a good job. Otherwise, this is the one. This is the one. I do want to cut out some feathers, and I think the feathers should be orangey color. Who's it? What's it? Thoughts, feelings, y'all?
I got feathers.
You got feathers?
Mm.
Oh, are you going to give up any of your feathers?
Hell no. You make your own feathers there, honey.
Well,
I might need all of mine.
You were saying.
I don't know which ones I'm going to need. And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should go with the hanging hearts and feathers.
Hanging hearts and feathers. Yes, because you're going to give me some hanging hearts.
I'm going to get hanging hearts.
See, that looks cool. Just peeking out there like that.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just that I leave it. I do kind of want to do the coffee beans, but then I don't know. This is a very hard place to be with the coloring business here, because it's like once you fill in too much color, then other things get lost.
This is very true. Mo gave you blue hearts. Shauna says she loves it.
Yeah. And then I don't know, maybe we do bring in some of these. Again, I don't want to cover up a lot of that. She's going to do dangle hearts. That's cool. We'll do that. And then maybe what I do with the feathers. Feathers. I want them to be kind of red.
Puny feathers.
Well, I was also thinking about, all right, so I'm just going to tuck this in up here. Look at that. That looks bad. It's like, oh, what's that back there? So on our one page here.
Hi, Eric.
Hey, Eric. This is still drying over here.
You put lots of glue.
Yeah, there was a lot of glue.
A lot of glue.
Not a lot of glue. What we're gonna do. I love this, and might even put this in the notes just because it's looking kind of cool. Where I like test the things out, but it might just go onto the postcard, and I don't know where my other postcard went. It's somewhere in one of these stacks, or it's somewhere. but I need to find
Shauna
it.
says, "Don't ruffle Peace feathers and take hers. Can't have my feathers."
I know she's not being real giving on them. That's fine.
Well, I would, but I don't think we need to make that decision right now anyhow.
But see, I wanted to put some of these. Because see, I have all kinds of the feathers. In fact, maybe I should just... So we can just figure out that we want. Here, you want to... Here's a snake for you. And scales. I think it's funny. Snake scales.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a pet viper there. It also might even be a cobra.
Hey, you need to put... Here, you need to put that with your stencils. I was going to use it, remember? Then I decided not to. But see, these are my other versions, but I think they're just going to go in the pocket. Save them for later if I feel like coloring something or playing with something.
Yeah, I really like that the flying heart up there. I'm fond of that style.
This one that I'm cutting right now?
No, not that round thing. The other one next to it.
I tell you, you were just
that has wings. I like wings.
Bucket of fun. Oh, you did. You wanted that one, didn't you?
Well, I don't know. You said I don't know what that noise is.
What?
I didn't notice it.
What noise?
I don't know.
Oh, somebody's saying there's a noise?
Becky wanted to know what it was.
Well, what's the noise sound like? Did she say?
I don't know. She didn't say.
Okay.
Are the feathers copied on regular copy paper or a heavier one?
This is the 32-pound hammer mill. And they are printed from a laser printer.
Paula's back.
Hello, Paula.
I don't know in her new digs if the store's close.
Well, I think she's kind of in a similar area, right?
I don't
Paula?
know.
Like, I think, is it still like the same?
Eddie timed her, said it's 7 minutes.
Same building? Or is this like a completely different part of town? I don't know. We want to know, Paula. I was under the assumption it was in the same, like, building. They were just moving to a different...
Mo says I'm being an ogre, and it was my ogre growl.
She's being a little something today. Okay, feathers everywhere. See, I'm going to put the feathers all around, because I just think that's going to be fun. A little coffee thing. I don't know if we want to...
Oh my gosh, she stopped at the bin at the end of her road and found a cupboard. Oh, I'm telling you what.
You just made her heart happy.
You did. When I go about with Brad and Mariah, they won't ever stop.
That is not, well, that's true. Usually it's because I tell her no. What is funny is, like, Brad's most of the time he's like a no on all these things, but every once in a while we are driving around the neighborhood and he's like, your mom would like that.
But you notice they didn't stop and pick it up.
I'm like, God,
hell no.
No, because I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna cut out the heart away from the building.
Okay, you can do that.
But I do like the snake and the scale.
Okay,
with the books and the coffee. That's very cool.
Oh, here, and you can have a. Hold on. Just cut off the rando bits. Here, you can have. There's a little Seattle for you. See, we have fond memories of Seattle together because we traveled there.
I really want a separate one of the coffee on one side and the books on the other.
The coffee on one side and the books on the other? What do you mean?
The scales with the snake.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna... Of this one, right?
No. This one. With this separate from all of this.
Oh, I couldn't get it to separate out. I asked it to, it wouldn't do it. Because normally I get all the different pieces, and that's one of the reasons I didn't go with that one, because it wouldn't give me the separate pieces.
Well, I can cut that out.
There you go.
On you.
And if you need...
GPTS.
If you need...
RBS. How about that?
If you need more of those to, like, create the scene that you want...
Oh, Oh, she said she moved from west to east across the city. My new store and wine shop are 2 minutes from my house.
Oh, there we go. Love it.
And Ricky Nordmeyer wants to know, what AI did you use, Mariah, for your images?
Okay, I used two. The ChatGPT one, image generator, for most of them, but then I have been messing with the Nano Banana a little bit more because Brad likes that one a little bit better and has been encouraging me to give it a whirl as well. Tambien. I will say that the Nano Banana is faster, which is interesting, but the ChatGPT one tends to give me a bit more of what I want. I don't know if that's just because I have so many other prompts in there, and so it bases it. I don't, I don't know exactly how all that works. I would assume that maybe that's why, like, so as I do more in the Nano Banana stuff, it will do better. Could be. I don't know.
Brad says use Gemini's Nano Banana.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's going to go over there.
And Kathy Ann Handmaid says they're just 40 minutes from Chicago and a train ride in. I like trains.
Oh
I
my
like
gosh.
traveling by train.
So I watched Johnny Harris, who I've been talking about a little bit lately here. He did and it's like a year or two old, might even be older, about the trains in Switzerland. And oh my gosh, amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And
trains all over the world are better than what we have here. And they're also a lot more affordable because they're subsidized by the government.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of the
I don't know why ours aren't. They used to be.
Yeah, well, we should have a lot of nice things. We don't have nice things anymore because we have put idiots in charge of things.
I think it's because of the airplane people.
And this is probably true, and the car people.
Airplane and car people are big lobbyists for airplanes and cars. I guess the train people don't have enough clout.
They don't have the right lobbyists.
Yeah.
Cutting out all my feathers because I really do. I'm gonna do like a blanket color over those.
Okay, and I've got to
put those in.
Okay, Mimi wants to know, Mariah.
Yeah.
Would it be interesting to make another card? Cut out the pieces you have black and white on your original, color those, and pop them onto the original card. I kind of think that's maybe what she's doing a little bit, but maybe just not on the card. Right?
Yeah, so I kind of did that with this one because remember I'd colored that and I was like, I worked hard on that and it looked really good. See, looking up, and I put the bling bling on there. So I did cut that out and stick it on there. But that's what you're saying is like to cut out the individual pieces and then kind of reconstruct it. And I love it when they do these things. Actually, there's this guy, actually probably multiple people do it. But Brad has shown me these quick little videos where they use like the Pokemon cards and other cool like playing, trading, fun cards, and they cut them apart and then reassemble them. But you need multiple cards. That makes me a little bit sad about the, like the Pokemon cards or whatever. But then they like stack them and create little more in, 3-dimensional scenes, which is really cool. I love that.
I know.
There's a book guy too that does cool scenes. Like he'll cut out the book and do like really nifty things. We just hard time cutting up books, man. I already gave you a snake, so I can use this snake maybe for mine. I kind of maybe needed smaller elements for my page that I did.
Yeah, but you don't want to be covering up all that good stuff on there.
I'm loving how this stuff's kind of poking out, though. Look at that. Boop, boop. All right, we maybe just call it early because I don't think there's anything else I can do that's going to be amazing. Not that was kind of a bold statement on my part. feel that things were somewhat amazing, but I am a little sad. I don't know where I have put my color combo card.
Alyssa wants you to make that tower in the background into the reunion tower.
Well, this is Seattle. I like Seattle better than I like Dallas. Every day, all day, any day.
Oh, Becky says, no, don't stop early. I don't want to adult yet.
Oh. Well, I don't know what else I can do that's going to be all that interesting other than coloring some feathers. If y'all want to watch that for 30 minutes. And let's talk about, what can we talk about?
And Becky, she says, don't show us an old journal that you've made.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Okay. We've got a few of those. Let me see, which one would you want? I don't know. Sometimes I'm really amazed when I start looking at them and thinking, because I forget.
Yeah, even like the one I just showed a minute ago, she doesn't remember that because that was one of the early ones. Because obviously it had our papers in it, and that was a long time ago. That was at the beginnings.
I just saw in Facebook that spread that we did where we had the picture of us dressed up as the queen and the princess.
Here, that'll be fun because that'll kind of go with what we're doing here as far as like collage prompts and things. Because
that's what it was.
Yeah,
and we were doing that with
Carrie Gibson.
Carrie Gibson. Oh, what happened to her? Did she fall off the...
No, I mean, her channel, like, blew up, and she's busy, and I haven't been over there in a while. And then she split off, so she has both her mixed media and her,
Journal time, says Paula. Yay.
Okay. So look at me finding things, like, almost straight away. I'm pretty sure this is the one that it's in. So here, this is funny because this kind of goes back to the pocket thing that we were doing. Now things have gotten really smushed. It used to be a little bit more fluffed up, and you stick it in a cabinet and on a shelf for a while. But see, it has
actual texture.
Yeah, this is texture paste, and this is the time we were testing out because I believe this is the golden or one of the other ones. It's not light and fluffy.
Yeah. I remember when we were doing that.
And this particular little array is in that paper set in the printables. And these are our papers. And so you'll even recognize, it would be cool to kind of come back now because we have this like in a stamp.
Oh,
Do we have the leaf in a stamp?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the leaf in a stamp.
I think they are. Maybe not.
Not your leaf.
No.
But we've got the swirl, which would be cool here because they sort of nod to each other. See, like this is the swirl. This is the PM Artist Studio swirl thing. It's just fun little, howdy doos.
Paula says that is Carrie in France. Oh, bye, Rosemary.
Is Carrie in France? I don't.
And Dory Thorpe wants a reminder of how to get to Caw.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sure.
we have like a thing under more?
Yeah, I think Mo will be able to probably drop it in there.
Thanks, Mo.
Here, look, this is.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I did the writing on that. That's my page. And see, that's where we were in Alaska. There, that's me and Mariah. And that is on our way to Girdwood.
I should rip some of these pages out of here. There was a different word here. I can't remember what it was, but P didn't like it, so it had to be redone.
Which one?
This. Oh. Remember, it was something else. I can't remember. But if you go back to the video has the original word.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was,
You're like, no, that thing needs to be better, but see? And these were prompts. And look at us saying.
Thanks, Mo. Mo and Eddie both put it in. You guys are awesome. Hey, there's some feathers, Mariah.
Mm-hmm. There's our baby. And this is one of the pieces from the original video that P did. Kind of our channel building video of the gel printing. And then these went into the My Child book, which P and I did.
What does it say over there on the side? Lacking words, I tried to draw a map to help me find something I couldn't name. Oh, and Debbie Gliori, Night Shift.
He wrote that. And what's funny is like there'll be versions of these in P's book that she did. Some of them, not all of them. Sometimes she didn't.
I remember working on that.
Yeah. Has a little pocket. Mexico.
We love Mexico.
Oh yeah, see, and this is so this is a nod to the cigarettes that she smoked. My very last one of my fancy Camel cigarettes when we went there. Partied.
We still have all those tins somewhere.
We do. They're out in the garage.
That was
beer. See,
that
beer.
was a smoking and drinking
Beer.
adventure.
Uh-huh. And then this is like printed out and we're just playing with different things. Some of it's like printables. Look, I love that washi tape.
I worked on those flowers.
Yeah,
too.
you did. So there's like pencil work or a little bit of marker work here and there too. Yeah, that was a fun one. I don't know. Is that a pocket? No, that.
Oh, I remember this one too.
Mm-hmm. I worked on that stupid truck for a long time, and then I think you took it over because I was frustrated with it because it just was like it's not giving me the. It looked too
the
flat.
Pocket's in the truck.
Yeah, it is. There's ice cream in this. See, 3 little ice cream cones in the truck. Oh, 4.
Yes, little ice cream cones.
Uh-huh. I love this color combo. Because she would do a weekly, right?
Now that is a
weekly.
sommelier of that dragonfly.
The Katie or the what do you call them?
Praying mantis.
But then it's like a reproduction of it.
Yes.
Because I needed it to be a particular size, and then I changed up the color. But P did the original Sumier. It says, change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now without delay. Simone
The
Beauvoir. Beauvoir?
Mhm.
Beauvoir. Oh, here, look at this.
You notice that fluffy stuff in
Oh,
there.
that's my
didn't put that
baby.
in there. I just wrote some stuff down.
That's my baby, and that's a legit picture.
Yes. Oh, we worked on
And
that. I remember that.
That's paint.
And those are really her hands there.
And yeah, that's paint. And this is that one yummy paper. Some of y'all have this. If you ended up with any of the giveaways from last big old giveaway, which is reminds me that we need to pull our stuff together because this is going to happen in March. Might just be like.
That's really excellent composition in that particular.
Are you like giving yourself little pats on the back or what? Did you need somebody
I have to do it with my other arm because my shoulder's kind of bad on my right.
Because she couldn't work. she heard it the other day. Tried to move too quickly and snap. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is some good stuff right here. If y'all been around for a while, you've heard about this, and it's in our. I'm pretty sure it's listed in the PMisms, but there's an actual post on our website from Deb, because she's part of the paper manifesto people. If you know, you know. But this is the manifesto about. This is her Rust manifesto. There's a paper manifesto that is by Deb. This is the Rust manifesto, and this is actually rusted stuff, like rust paper. Isn't that cool? Look at that. we should warn people they need a.
What does that say? Why did you flip that over?
And you can kind of like see that early on, some of the ways that we like grabbed up quotes and integrated them into the collages.
That's fabulous handwriting there.
That is also
That's the top one. The next one underneath was not so great. What is this? A piece of original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rust from the stained watercolor paper done in Freona, Texas around 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, and I worked very hard on this thing. Remember? Like, it like, to get the paper to look this way. It was quite the dealio. And this is early on when the gel printing, and she was just so in love. I had to make sure that each and every lovely crusty bit was represented.
Yes. And
see?
this is done with. This is really quite nice.
We do good work, you know.
What does it say? Read it.
Oh, okay, gosh.
Read the manifesto.
Okay. Would I ask you rather visit a shopping mall or a junkyard? Think carefully before the merits or lack thereof. Each and the ramifications of the experience as it would be related to the possibilities of inspiration and food for the artistic soul. Hands down your
choice.
Oh, choice.
My
It's like,
choice.
is that a D? My choice will be forever and today the junkyard. And so should yours be. I swear, this is so her. Like, you know, if you don't believe the way I believe, then...
Yeah.
Yeah. Written on the 9th of March, 2021, in the state of Texas, Township 60. This is a vellum pocket. And then this was early on when we started our stencils. Because those are stencil pieces right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this one. And this is the one. So when we say go into the light, Carol Ann.
Oh my gosh, that was.
And here, because we were drawing it out. Like, sometimes there's much discussion.
Some of my original.
I love it. She credits it. Diane, Poltergeist. Carol Ann, listen to me. Do not go into the light. And I'm always telling her, go into the light. Turn away from it. Don't even look at it. And so here we are. And we took this picture. Well, it was multiple pictures. And then I put it together. Found an old TV. And I used to love, you know, my shameless plugs to PM Artist Studio. But there's magnets in. In fact, there's even a. Hold on.
I remember working on that circle forever.
And there,
that spiraling circle.
Oh man, it's not in this one, but there is actually another collage prompt thing that we did, and I.
But do you see Izzy there? Little Izzy in the middle.
And see their little spider, and there's a magnet there. Boop. And
what
tethered,
is it,
just
what
in
does
case.
It say up there? Listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh yes, do not.
I don't know why that goes in like that, but you know, it made sense.
And then I'm laughing. See, my point there is I'm laughing.
Yeah, the spiral and all of that was some doing.
I think the color choices there are absolutely stunning.
Well, I think the colors were usually part of the prompt.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of remember that.
Absolutely right.
Maybe. This was something we did with a friend. From Angela. Oh, and this ended up in here. This was just some little thing that I made, and then P did a lot of work. This is a lot of pencil work. This was either after or it prompted the one that's on my one little journal, but look at this.
Yeah, that other card. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then they goes into a little bouquet, so none of it gets lost, because I was like, I can't glue them onto each other. Just can't lose them. And so then there's a magnet there, and I think, yep.
What does
Goes
it
right
say
there.
in that on that writing there?
Oh, this was some. So Angel had sent us these great newspapers, or
Oh, that's right. Oh, yes.
and we read this whole thing and just cracked up about it all. Yeah, Ladies Circle, 1970. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There's a video for this. There's videos for all of these. I just, some of them have more process than others, and I would like to find that one that was the shameless prompt. I bet it's in this one.
I think the one with us is in my book. You know, the Queen and Princess.
Oh, yeah. Or it's in this one. Hold on. Okay.
I'm just trying to think if I can find it quickly.
That one's all notes, isn't it? Alright, there's a good one to look at. But then this one could be it. You don't do a lot of, like, she writes.
Here it is.
See, she writes in her books because it's too small of a place.
Here it is.
for you. Okay. Poked me in my bum. She poked me. My bum. Oh, this was the book thing that we did that never really got completed, but that was fine. Okay, yeah, here. Because it's in this bigger thing. I forgot about that. Man, it's kind of faded.
I know.
This is the thing about, like, printing on, with the inkjet. We needed to seal it up better. We were very busy 2021. But isn't this fab? I actually have this picture, like, now it's different because we did it in a black. Yeah, I have a black and white picture of it. But then the color was added after. Just look at that baby. Look at that baby. Oh, and this one, remember this bow? This was a thing that we did in Makers. Look at that baby. Ah. Once upon a time in the olden days of yore, P&M had time to play dress up, put on makeup, get gussied up for no other reason than, hey, let's do this. That's what we did. It's just like, I got this great outfit, and like, let's do this. And then I sewed this page, because it was something about, like, a torn something or other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a scroll, and so that's why that's there. Oh, look at those. See, those are good.
Oh yeah, I did pencil work on that frame. I want y'all to know.
Oh, yeah.
That was some. Oh, here's some faces.
Uh-huh. And that was real. Oh, see, look, this is her version of when we did the New Mexico one, because you can see the color is similar. Got a little latchy. This one actually has a button on it. I helped with this.
It's just a window.
I don't want to undo the bow because then I have to tie it again. A tricky little button there.
I think it should.
Hey, look, it's
off.
puzzle. And this is vellum. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I tell you, that baby. That baby. So darn cute. For deep in the mind of a child are treasures untold, treasures waiting to be unfold? Good gosh, woman. Sometimes when you get fancy with your writing, it really throws me off.
No, I can't read it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's unfold.
I'm seeing it, and then it folds up. There you go. All right. I need 2 hands to put her back. That's a legit button there, y'all. See that?
Yeah, and its texture just kind of hard to get that ribbon to wrap around it.
Mm-hmm. What's in here? Oh my gosh!
What?
All right, I'm gonna see if anybody knows what this is. In the background here. I love that because these deco markers are oily. How over time it has. Chicken mousse.
Chicken mousse.
It's chicken mousse, y'all. See, and I wrote a very like this will make you cry right here. We're not gonna get into that, but that's some good stuff.
Brad just said chicken mousse. Mo said chicken mousse.
There's a video for that. That was a good time. That was some funny stuff. If you're looking for a chuckle, that's the place to go. And I think if you search our channel, and I think I even clipped it. So not only is it an original stream, but it has been clipped as a shorter version of it. And it is called Chicken Mousse on our channel. There you go. Now, like I said, I want to find that one shameless, like, because it was like, you know, this is early on, and I felt bad about
self-promotion. Hey, that's an alcohol ink thing there that's been copied and treated.
Yeah, this is back in the day when we did things for on a little design
and if you see anything like this, you know that this is made. Now, I did have input on some of that.
A lot of input.
With the little pieces and parts. And wrote things like she told me to write them. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I had to do them many times.
Yeah, before I accepted such things. This is a Louisa Heinzel design team thing. Look at that. Look at that little waterfally hooty-doo. That's some thick business right there. I don't have time for these sorts of things anymore. This research and putting all this together, because this was me. This was not like, you know, some already made business. Now,
there's an original artwork there in that little tag.
Oh, yeah, this. And I think some of this
was from Louisa's papers.
No, right. Something. The backgrounds, those are probably still available over at Louisa Heinzel. But all of these pieces were not. And I put these together like in parts and found pieces. Now a lot of this you can find on the internet, no problem. But how they are laid out and sized, I did all of that and added the different languages and stuff, and did the typesetting and all that business, y'all. All that business. But these pieces are from a PM Artist studio. Oh, what is it? It's
ephemera.
It's the Polynesian one. Cause see,
Polynesian, yes.
See this? See how those all go together? I should put those in here. This is more original to us. And see, this is like that one thing I was showing you earlier with the little flower thing. It's getting kind of... It's seen better days, y'all. But another one of... Oh, sorry. Isn't that fun? See, another one of those. Boop, boop. This is all faded a lot over the years. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna tuck that in.
That's why I don't like alcohol ink.
Yeah. Well, and then even some of it's faded because of the... Oh, that one's gotta go up front. Because of the... Sorry, my brain's trying to... Printables. Now, a lot of this was covered then with Mod Podge, so it does, but then still some of that darn alcohol ink business.
You need to think about that when you're using that crap.
Yeah. See, look at that. Another one. Boom, shakalaka. Pop Dotty and everything. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's been a lot of time. It's gilded.
I didn't have very much to do with that.
No, you didn't like it when I was doing printable stuff because she thought it was silly.
Well, there's some of that background paper there that's mine, but it was not purposefully made for that. It would just happen to
be there and
work out. And whatever.
I think that's it in there. I don't know where that one ended up. Anyway, that's good times. All right. Have we filled y'all up with some
55?
Have we filled you up with some inspiration? There's all sorts of collage prompts because a majority of this stuff either came from like design team stuff, which to me is very much like a collage prompt.
Yeah.
And then those prompts from Carrie. And she used to do like the dice, and then she had I don't know. There were different ways that she would do it, but it became it was hard work to get those done, and then come back around and do the next one. It was easier back then because we weren't doing a lot. Like we were strictly just doing art stuff,
and
not a lot was going on otherwise. I'll have to think about where that one is. The shameless, like remember and it had the pointy finger thing. It was like, this is a shameless plug.
I thought for sure it was in that one little book.
It was so good. Gives me much chuckle. Because it was finally one of those moments where it's like...
Did you find my clown one?
I think the clown is in... I think we ended up putting it in one of those.
Oh, I think we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah, we'll go through that another... We'll go through that another day, because we have like all the good art.
That may be where Shameless is.
No, it's in one of the books. I just didn't know which one.
I don't know where. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you, Seabass. Good.
All right, my Arty
Becky,
friends. Oh,
Shauna.
Actually, I need to hold up something, don't I?
Becky.
We need to hold up the book. Okay, hold on here. Beep, boop, bop, da.
Yes, Chicken Moose is right up there with the pineapple. Mo owns the pineapple.
And that none of that was actually done on video, so we couldn't capture its full hilarity.
Yeah, because we were.
That's more like behind the scenes.
When we were up here doing it at the same time, and I was just laughing my off over here, and Mariah's all serious and making beautiful things over there, and I'm putting reindeers and pineapples on the same page with the Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's growing in. Okay, let's see.
Mo says she treasures the pineapple.
She does, and it's so funny because every time I'm like, oh, the pineapples, she'll post it in Makers. And I'm like, yay!
Hey, we thought long and hard about who deserved that, Mo.
Yeah. Actually, here, we need to do shameless plugging. What am I doing?
Shameless plugging. Just in case anybody didn't know. There you go.
There we go. All right, my Arty friends. We will
Bye, everyone.
We'll be back tomorrow. P will be doing things and hopefully make me some dangle hearts and who's it. But that was a good time today.
Yeah.
All right.
I did a good time reading the chat, I think.
You did. You were a little harpy on current events, but that's okay. We need to, round those up for call and we'll be all right. All right, my Arty friends. See you tomorrow. Bye,
Adios.
guys.